Hey folks, Jayborino here. I'm going to be continuing Annihilation. It's map number 19, Planetary Incursion. This map was released about a month and a half ago. There are 24 maps planned for Annihilation. This is the latest one, and I've been holding off until recently just because of the camera issues with Blizzard, but they are fixed now. If you are unfamiliar with Annihilation, it's similar to Odyssey in that it's a very high-quality campaign, so if you have not seen any of the other maps for this, you should definitely go play them for yourselves if you are a StarCraft 2 player. If you're a watcher, then make sure to go and watch the rest of my series, Catch Yourself Up. Alright, the Daggerfang have left a significant mark on the planet NetMac as they continue their advancement deeper into the RSSI's defenses. By request of Kazul, Crane, and Sood, a complete infestation of one of the RSSI's larger training outposts and successfully planted a number of virophages. This resulted in the production of thousands of infested Terrans that Kazul wishes to use as a means of applying heavy pressure onto the RSSI. As the infested are being gathered, Crane has arrived to his next destination, preparing the Daggerfang to guide Kazul's Leviathans onto the battlefield in order to deploy the infested. Infested Terrans are incredibly weak by themselves and will get focused down easily. Protect them to the best of your ability. So we're going to be defending infested Terrans? I mean, I thought that they would be like our vanguard pushing into the enemy forces. All right, we'll continue on hard. We've played the rest of the campaign on hard. Raptors, always. So Krayen has spawned banelings, so I think splitters are much better with that ability specifically. I'm 50-50 on the roach strains. I typically like Vile better. Roachlings are quite good, though. Let's do Corpsers, and then definitely Lurkers. So the campaign itself has gotten much more challenging over time, without a doubt, so I think I'm going to need to utilize Lurkers and Spore Colonies to defend myself as opposed to just a couple Spine Crawlers or something. Not going to make any swarm hosts. Probably wouldn't make Broodlords if I chose them. So I guess let's go with Vipers. Let's just do it that way. If we feel like it, we can utilize some Disabling Cloud. Though it depends on what the actual objectives are and what we want to be utilizing this map. And so I told him, what do you call a zealot who smokes a little too much weed? A High Templar! Ho-ho! Got him! Huh, good one, Jimmy. Such a jokester, you. Yeah, got a couple more where that came from. Think I'll tell him to that hottie Mariah from the medic team. With a little luck, I'll even get to show her my healing beam, if you know what I mean. Assuming we don't get killed by giant bugs. For sure, man. Go for it. But wait, how does a zealot even smoke weed when they don't have a mouth? Where does it go? I feel like I'm playing the Bob levels right now. God, you're such a killjoy, mate. Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, fuck. So, this is the place. Indeed, this location will be our last stop before we make our way onto the Terran Research Station. Almost all preparations are complete. I've already established your primary hive cluster, Emperor. Now all we need is my fellow Leviathans. Perfect. Direct me to the hive cluster, and we shall discuss the coming events. Excellent work, Kazul. This hive cluster is simple, but it may be improved. I'm taking command from this point on. Is now the correct time to request information on mission directives? Emperor, I plan to use the infested as a disturbance to the RSSI, to keep them at bay while we explore the research station. Most of my Leviathans are gathering up the infested as we speak. Once they're ready, I requested that they gather at this location. Once ready, they'll move towards one of 6 lanes. All these lanes lead to areas occupied by Terran forces. As our Leviathans reach the base of their lane, they'll begin releasing the infested onto the battlefield. We'll order the infested to travel down the lane afterwards. We can only create so many infested, and the Terrans will be alerted to our presence. I request that you ensure their survivability as they make their way towards their destination. Outstanding. Inform me as soon as a Leviathan enters the area. I'll prepare this hive cluster for combat. Well, all right. Still probably going to go for some lurkers here. The fact that we start with a Spire, some Mutalisks, and a Guardian, and I believe this is like the Primal Guardian from HOTS, yeah, because it can attack air, to me means, hey, make air units, so I'll probably do that. Emperor, I've marked the location of all lanes. When a Leviathan arrives, I'll command it to move towards one of these locations. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our second gas set up, because Hydralisks are quite gas heavy. Actually, let's make sure we're actually sending our drones to the right place. And spreading some creep. So again, it depends on how much we're going to have to defend the Leviathans. Will they defend themselves to a degree? We have to defend the Infested so they can make it down the lanes. I think we're not really going to have a clear indication of exactly what this is going to entail until we see a Leviathan appear. And then also understanding the size of the attacks on our base. And then also finding an expansion. So those are things that we want to do. I guess let's take our let's quick save, take our Mutalisks, and then just fly around the map and see if we can find a base. And avoid any RSSI bases, that's for sure. So let's just keep making drones while we wait. Okay, I had hoped there would be an expansion like right by our base. That does not seem to be the case. Oh, get out of there. Okay, well that's an enemy base. One thing that Annihilation does is typically if they're pre-placed enemy bases, you don't want to attack into them because they typically get some sort of buff. So just avoid them, in my opinion. I mean, you can try to destroy them, but you typically won't have the time or the resources to do it. I like these Guardians because they're very quick. I believe Annihilation began, it was initially in production during HOTS. So I think that explains... Oh, we found it. Okay, cool. That was lucky. So let's come on down here and attack. Let's leave Crayon. Crayon can defend because he's got the really good Metamorphosis. We'll kind of review his abilities here after we get started more. Let's get an Evolution Pit as well. Chamber, whatever it's called. I'm picking up something. Zerg. That's us. You know the drill, men. Take out Crayon and his disgusting bugs at once. I mean, they didn't notice when those two Marines got smashed by a drop pod, I guess. Only now are they realizing. Let's spread the creep as best we can. Typically, the enemy is coming with Ravens or Science Vessels in the past, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to utilize or not. Utilize creep tumors for good vision or not. Let's go ahead and get a few more Guardians and use them to defend. We need Overlords, actually. I can start missile attacks, and we're going to need to start making crawlers to defend ourselves. Again, a lot of this is going to come down to defense. Then, obviously, once we take this base as well, it's going to be challenging. Here we go. Let's go ahead and Metamorphosis. And is it Apocalypse? I'm not. Yeah, Destruction. Pretty darn good. He still takes a lot of damage, but he's a very good hero. It has a pretty long cooldown, but it's absolutely worth using, I think, every time it's up. Okay, so now we've got 2 hatcheries. Let's go ahead and get some Hydralisks so we can get some lurkers. We have to defend this ramp, probably this ramp, and then, well, probably our expansion, if anything. So let's go ahead and set up the base. Let's quick save. We have a general idea of the size of the enemy attacks, and they are quite large, so that's just one thing we're going to have to keep in mind. So I'll probably take the lurkers and put them down by my expansion, because that's the one thing I don't want to lose right now after spending the money to set it up. So let's send these guys here, and then shift Q up them, turning into lurkers. That'll be good, and then we'll get some more Overlords. And so we've got Sundering Glaive and Vicious Glaive. So this is the extra bounce, and this is the plus armor. Oh, I see. Evolving Sundering Glaive will prevent you from evolving Vicious Glaive. I'm definitely going to get the bounce. Just because we have single-target Guardians, they'll do fine. So let's go ahead and get these guys into lurkers. Only one of you, huh? Okay, I guess I had to hit the button multiple times. The first Leviathan has arrived and is ready to move with the Infested. Okay, so let's send our air units down with the Infested. Let's go ahead and burrow the lurkers, who will hopefully keep us alive while this happens. I think Crayon will leave it home. I don't think we necessarily... Let's quick save, because I really don't know. I'm going to put Crayon, like, over here in between my 2 bases. Leviathans. Kazul's Leviathans will move to their designated point and start dropping off the Infested. Their movement pattern and destination can be tracked on the minimap. Okay, so that's happening down there. We can see it. Once the Leviathans begin deploying Infested, they will have to be protected from the RSSI. Losing Leviathan will in turn kill all Infested that it was carrying inside of the Leviathan at the time of its death. So let's check this out. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's get down here.
Keep your mind clear.
So here are the Infested. They're coming in. Okay, and then I see. So then the RSSI drops stuff off. Protect the Infested. So I wasn't quite there in time. We can lose up to 300 Infested, which is pretty generous. Okay, Crayon. Oh, I F2'd him down here. Okay, and then we also know that we get attacked down here. The Lurker's actually really, really helpful, but now we know what's happening. We have to get our air units down. The attacks on the Infested are relatively small. It's the attacks on our base that seem much larger. At least at this point of the map, that might change. But now we understand the typical idea of the map. And this is the kind of thing you got to do a little guess and check work at the beginning. Then you can reload and really get a good start. And that's going to be a big part of it. So Crayon, come on down here. Air units, you got to move down here as soon as possible and protect these guys. Quickly, quickly. Meanwhile, let's just go in and make some more stuff here. Air units are here. Let's see if we can protect as many of these as possible. Okay. Oh, go, God, Crayon. Mend yourself. Get some banelings out there. Oh, he's going to die. Okay. He went a different way. We want to let him get into the Lurkers first. You can't let Crayon die. There's no respawn mechanic for your heroes in Annihilation. So you lose your heroes, you lose the map. It's kind of a classic StarCraft 1 type feel in that fashion. It wasn't until Warcraft 3, I think, this idea of getting respawning heroes really ever came from. So let's get down here with our air units and try to protect the Infested. Meanwhile, Crayon, let's keep an eye on him primarily. Spread the creeps still. I'd like to get some vision up here. It seems like this area is the big area to keep an eye on. Okay, that's happening. That's good. Meanwhile, let's get on down here and see if we can protect our Lurkers, because they are expensive. Spawn some banelings right here. That was actually a waste, but that's okay. Okay, let's get some drones here. We have to just get up more defenses. Okay, let's move up here and protect the Leviathan. It's still pooping out a bunch of Infested. There we go, and then come on down here. Nothing here. We didn't lose any Infested. Crayon is good, and our expansion is good. So let's just go ahead and make more here. Protect the Infested. Okay. We lost 2, Kazul. You need to cool your jets. Okay, that's good. I should not be F2ing. Crayon, just stay. I think, again, this area is a good spot for... This is a good spot right here. Let's get another Queen. Move these units down here. So we only lost 2. Not bad. Let's try to keep our Mutalisks alive. I need to make more air units. I think this was the right split. We want to keep Crayon pretty much at home at all times. So let's move everybody home for now. Drone, get up here. Let's get a second Spire so we can bang out some upgrades a little bit faster. We got the Vicious Glaive. We need to get missile attacks. We need to get more Hydralisks in both locations, plus Spore Colonies. Let's make 1 Overseer just in case. And let's set up Spore Colonies around our ramps, because there were air attacks that were coming in. Here. And here. And let's spread the creep this way. I just want to get vision where they're coming in, even though they're bringing Ravens, but... You know, we'll do our best. All right, so one of 6 lanes, basically. All right, 174 to 1,000. Interesting. Let's go ahead and grab Metabolic Boost for our Raptorlings. Here comes this attack. Spawn Banelings here. And then mend yourself. Okay, Crayon needs to back up. Crayon, please back up. And then he's going to have to mend himself. Those Tychus-type enemies are pretty nasty. All right, there's a Banshee. I'm glad I made that Overseer. Okay, and let's go ahead and make more drones so that we can set up more... I guess we're just going to need a lot more colonies. And let's make Lurkers for this ramp right here. And we're going to need more Lurkers down here as well. So let's do this, and then make more colonies, like this. Spread the creep up the ramps. And now we have vision on our expansion. My concern is the creep tumors will probably get killed, but... I think we have a good start here. Again, it's just really also keeping vision in as many directions as possible. Here are the Lurkers. 4 Lurkers probably going to be good enough. Go ahead and burrow on the ramp. Technically, the enemy can't see up the ramp. Well, no, they can because of the... That's fine. It's fine. Let's get a couple spine crawlers as well. And then I want to make Guardians. Never mind, we need Overlords. My next Leviathan is ready. Ensure it reaches its destination. Okay, let's head on down here and protect it. I think Crayon... It depends on which direction's going to get attacked next, because it's coming down here. I'm very well defended in this location now, so I can probably bring Crayon with us. Let's try not to lose any Infested. We can lose up to 350, though. That's pretty generous. Hardened Carapace is fine. We can get a Hive. No, we can't. Really need gas right now. So get the gas. Here and here. Let's also quick save.
You need something?
And we want to keep these infested. Let's just stay close to the infested and make sure we don't lose any. Okay, they got war pigs coming in. Again, try not to lose anything. Just depends on where we might get attacked. Let's back Crayon up just in case. Okay, Crayon's here. We're not getting attacked right now by the RSSI, but I think we're okay. Overseer, you need to move back because Crayon's getting hit by a one Banshee, unfortunately. We can back it up into our existing colonies. Again, I feel pretty confident with this right here. Okay, good work, Spore Colony. We haven't lost any infested. Let's quick save again. Here comes an attack up to our main base. So let's see if we can get Crayon up there in time, but let's also see if our defense can handle this itself. Okay, infested did well. Let's see, how did it go? We need more anti-air. Lurkers, though, really fucking killing it. Excellent. Okay, we just need more spore. We just need more spore crawlers. Just constantly more spore crawlers. All right, so make more drones here, and we need lurkers, more lurkers down here for sure. And just more.
What's happening?
I guess we need another hatchery. I probably shouldn't build it over here. He says as he builds it over here. Reason being is if this base goes down, just depends on where we might lose stuff. Just making sure that we can stay relatively saturated and also have the production. But well, this is fine. Okay, let's make more lurkers for this area, and we need more spore crawlers. Yes, we're not in StarCraft 1 right here, so definitely like this. Maybe even get another one. The more the better. Good work, lurkers. Let's get +2. We can't. Why can't we get +2? Oh, that's +3. So let's get Carapace level 2. Okay, we're going to set these up, and I'm going to make more Guardians and Mutalisks. Mutalisks and Guardians. Okay, here comes an attack down here. Let's actually take Crayon, use his Apocalypse ability. Okay. And now we need lurkers down in this direction as well. We need a whole new group of units to defend this area. Let's quick save. Let's also go ahead and queue up our ability for... Oh, no. I was going to say, our Overseer seems to be moving kind of slow, but that's okay. I guess we can't upgrade that. Okay, good work, Mutalisks, for being alive, I guess. More drones. And I had lurkers. I probably ended up moving them up here accidentally. Yeah, so you lurkers come on down here. And burrow. And I need a lot more drones to saturate this fully. Even though I don't really need that, actually. I need more Vespene, if anything. Okay, let's move on up here. May want to just leave Crayon at home. That seems to be the right choice. Let's quick save. And Crayon, why don't we leave you here? Let's also set up a couple spine crawlers. I'm assuming this base will get hit next. Actually, no, this is right where the enemy would be coming from, so maybe not. Okay, let's move on up here. Let's get some more Guardians and Mutalisks. Okay, Crayon, where are you? Okay, he's here. Good. Go ahead and heal. And then you guys keep up with the Leviathan. We can't lose track of it. Also, when the Leviathan leaves, it leaves us minerals, which is awesome. Okay, we've done it. We can move Crayon up here now. We can just F2, that's fine. And just try to keep an eye on where the enemies are coming from. Wraith's obviously gonna cause us problems. Did I lose my... Oh, no. Did I lose my Overseer? No, okay, and Crayon walked through the wrong direction. Okay, first off, need an Overseer at every single Leviathan location, because otherwise we're just going to get pecked away by Banshees, and they cloak, which is great. That's something in, like, the original campaigns, that units that could cloak just don't cloak, interestingly enough. They just, like, don't cause problems, so... Okay, we do have an Overseer here, so let's move on all the way up here. Crayon is going to stay, because we know that there's that big attack down here. Just make more drones, and then we're still gonna try to set up these crawlers. Okay, he didn't go the wrong way this time. Let's spawn Banelings first. Okay, that's good enough. Crayon can stay. Let's just be careful with him this time. Make more Mutalisks and Guardians. We need Overlords, so let's do this. Overseer's making its way up because we know that we need it. Crayon is not dead. We can spawn banelings in the back here. Just need more spore colonies, it seems like. Oh, come on! Stupid way to lose infested here. It's just like hard to keep track of everything. Okay, more up here. The attacks on the infested are indeed getting a little bit larger with each attack, so we do have to be cognizant. Let's make more guardians and mutalisks, and they're going to protect the infested, while Crayon and lurkers defend it home. We cannot lose the actual Leviathan, as we've learned, because then every infested that's still in here will die. Our creep tumors are getting killed. There's an attack coming from our top side, so let's move Crayon up there. This Leviathan is leaving, so let's pick up the minerals that it's bringing and get everything up here where we know we're about to get attacked. We can start +3. Great. Are we harvesting gas? We are. Okay, good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, we actually made them... we made them die. That's good. Okay, we have to remake more overseers. Why are our overseers so slow? We have no opportunity to upgrade them to move faster, unfortunately. Okay, attacks are coming down this lane. We lost 34 Oh, well. It happens. It happens. What are you going to do about it? We have 4 ramps over here. It's pretty ridiculous. Mutalisks, please don't. We need you. See if you can break the Seeker Missile. Good. Okay, let's get over here and mend. And make more Hydralisks to make more lurkers for all of these locations. And we're going to use our extra money here basically just to make more colonies, more spore crawlers, rather. And we need more down here as well. I have this expansion. I should look around for other ones, honestly. I really need to. Again, they've destroyed most of my tumors in almost every direction, unfortunately. Feel confident about this. I feel fairly confident about this. We're going to make more lurkers for this location, and we need more down on this ramp, too. We're getting attacked from all these locations. So, yeah, they diverted to attack our main base because we left our other stuff over here. So these are all going to be lurkers.
You were the only one I could think of.
Creep tumors. Oh, my God. A war machine is coming for us. I guess let's pivot these lurkers. Can they fit? They can. What we don't have, we have an overseer in here, don't we? I made overseers. Oh my God, where are my overseers? Jesus Christ. This is incredibly infuriating. I made many overseers. Where did they go? And Crayon is dead. I don't think I quick saved for quite some time. F2ing, is it grabbing my overseers? It must not be, because I know I built at least 5 overseers in the course of this. You know what? We can reload. That's okay. We can do the last Leviathan. We lost a bunch of infested anyway. It seems like this is a case where everything needs to be done in just the right... just the right order, basically. Let's make the Hydralisks now. Leave them over here. Crayon, come on down here and defend us, please. He's on his way. Let's see if we can at least drop some banelings right here. Okay, that's going to help clear this out very effectively for now. He's getting slowed significantly. He's probably going to die here. Let's see if we can get him out of here. 1 hit point. Nope, not quite. Okay, this is fun. Yeah, Marauders, the enemy is very well upgraded. It's just you have to do everything in just the right order. I don't know how else I would do this without reloading a shit ton, because frankly, 2 to 3 things are happening at a time at different parts of the map, and you, like I said, like you have to properly attack it. Attack the map, I should say, in the right way. Might as well get adrenal glands, I guess. You guys move on up here. We're gonna defend. We're gonna have to properly defend our infested this time instead of blowing it. Crayon, go. Okay, we're gonna flank them. We still have some good defense down here. We have to keep this base up. It's crucial that we keep this base up. Kill this goddamn marauder so that we don't. There we go. Okay, that's good. You guys turn into lurkers in advance. Crayon, please don't die. Okay, we know that an attack comes from over here as well. You guys be lurkers. Come on. Get on up here. Losing some infested to banshees. That's okay. Move on over here. Next is the air attack, and then next we know that some stuff gets dropped up near the front. Okay, so air attack next. I should have lurkers just sort of sitting around. We want to make sure we put those places. And here. And then here. Mutalisk Guardian is the right choice, I'd say. It's not bad. Okay, and then we know that this attack is coming. Crane is here. We know that this attack is incoming next. Yeah, okay, and we were ready for this time, so we didn't lose. We maybe lost one extra infested. Okay, we can't gather those up because we don't have any ground units left, so let's make some queens to bring with us. Make more drones here. We know that this is going to get mined out soon, so we can set up more defense. Like this. Okay, I forgot about this, unfortunately. I forget which direction they come from. I think it's over here, right? So let's F2 our way over in this direction. Cool, thanks. Okay, so let's turn these into overseers. What's happened? Oh, it's because it's in... that's what happened. I was canceling them before accidentally. I get it. Okay, we're forcing them... Yeah, so they used all their energy already, which is awesome. This is unfortunate. Alright, get on in there. Just go ahead and mend. So my overseers are getting caught. It was just I was accidentally canceling them as I was creating them. Make more hydralisks to bring with us, and then mutalisks for the actual leviathans. Okay, and we need gas. These are mining, right? Yes, they are. Good, good, good. Meanwhile, we just need more colonies everywhere. The lurkers are very helpful. Our creep tumors are getting destroyed, but in the long run, that's not the worst thing that could be happening. Again, I can replace them. This attack was the one that murdered us last time because of Crayon, but I think I'm going to use Metamorphosis for this. Gonna definitely use Metamorphosis for this, and we're going to be able to hopefully smoke this with the Apocalypse type ability that he has. So quick save now so we don't have to replay this again. Metamorphosis. Go ahead and do this. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on him this time. Go ahead and just keep using his abilities. War Machine. Jeez, man. There we go. Another Leviathan is ready to be escorted Emperor. So, Guardians, Overseers, well, this group of stuff, really. Come on over here. Meanwhile, Crayon's going to stay at home, because apparently he's always needed at home. Let's make Guardians. I think I just made an extra Hydralisk. That's okay, though. Okay, this army is not bad for what we know is happening with these Leviathans. I will say that. Seems like the attacks on the Leviathans are really not... They're not a nightmare. They're really not horrible. They could be worse. Okay, I'm just going to set up more colonies for now. Okay, let's get on down here quickly. Quickly, stay ahead so that whatever gets dropped on these things we're ready for. Okay, it came from behind. And Guardians and Mutalisks and all you get on down here, except Crayon, you stay at home. Okay, there we go. You guys need to stay. Okay, I don't think I quite brought enough with me. I just didn't have the firepower with me this time. It seems like they're really attacking the Leviathan a lot harder this time. I'm just gonna bring Crayon because I think my base is pretty well defended in most cases. Okay, we're losing a lot of infested up there. We're trying to get Crayon up here. I thought I had a good enough force for this, but apparently not. So I think maybe we reload. I just have to F2 across the map. I will do it because I had Mutalisks spawning, but they weren't rallied anywhere, so I didn't grab them like I needed to. Okay. Every time there's a Leviathan, I find myself reloading. This has been sort of a disaster of a map for me playing it. I'm not saying it's a bad map, but let me reiterate what I'm saying there. Not a bad map. It's more that I'm playing it kind of poorly at this point. So now we want to rally up to this Guardian, say. Just make stuff. It doesn't matter what it is, just make it. We know they come from this direction first. Let's make queens, and we just need more gas at this point, so I think maybe we just make Zerglings, I guess, too. All right, now stuff is rallying correctly. I guess let's bring Crayon with us. Okay. Maybe run away. We don't have rapid regen, do we? I guess I could make Vipers. Those would be pretty darn good, I'd say. There we go. Now I think we've got what we need. We've got the Overseers here to say fuck you to the other air units. Let's get on down here, kill the Ghosts, because they're going to kill our Infested pretty quickly. Now we got to back up, because we know they come for the Leviathan again. Crayon is here, but I don't actually think we need him, so let's walk him home. And get some more Overlords, and then with our extra supply, I'll probably just flesh out a larger supply of Lurkers. Okay, and then come on down here. Bring the Overseers with us at all times. I think I need more. Okay, excellent. And then that's good. Meanwhile, this is all a lot is happening at all times, and the Crayon is just he's very helpful, but is also kind of a big liability on this map. Very, very dangerous. Okay, spores there. We got spores here, and I think we're gonna want more spores here. Actually, that's okay. And then more Mutalisks. Let's see. My Mutalisks are 3/3 though. Let's go ahead and get missile attacks. There was another attack down here, of course. We've lost 30. Okay, we're over halfway there, and we've only lost 41. That's really not bad. Crayon, just stay at home. Adrenal glands. I guess let's hotkey this group separately. This is like my Leviathan defense force, right? Is this a normal speed for Overseers? It just feels like they're very slow, and I can't upgrade them. Okay, and I'm thinking we go for more... I think we go for more Queens, because that healing potential is just too much. It's too good, I should say.
A creep tumor is under attack.
Okay. There must be an enemy base up there. What I would like are more Hydralisks for more Lurkers. The issue is I think my gas is becoming exhausted in all locations. All right, that's not bad right there. I don't see any enemy attacks. I'd like to respread the creep over here, I suppose, to get a heads up of when these attacks are coming. I guess let's move these Lurkers back just a tiny bit. We know that some of the enemy attacks that come for us are very large. Okay, that's good. We need more Lurkers, specifically here, and more colonies. But now we've got a lot of money, but not a lot of gas, so let's just make colonies. I suppose I need to be looking for another base. There probably is another one on this map. I honestly don't know. I'm making that up. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I would love to see some upgrades for... I would love to see some more upgrades specifically for my colonies. That would be cool. Cool and very helpful. Okay, and even though my colonies, or my creep tumors are going to get destroyed frequently, it's absolutely worth rebuilding them, I think. Okay, these Lurkers... Let's put them here. Meanwhile, these assholes are attack. Oh my god. It would be wise to defend this Leviathan as it moves towards its lane. Yeah, get them, Raptorlings. Okay, let's go. Let's just right-click on the Leviathan, and then I'll leave Crayon at home, as usual. My Queens can't get out. Okay, they can kind of get out. That's good. It's because Crayon was trying to go the other direction. So I've just right-clicked on top of the Leviathan to get to it in time. Meanwhile, again, this is like my Leviathan defense force. This right here. More than enough, I think. And then I've got a ton of defense at home, so... For the most part, I feel pretty safe. Between Crayon, who does have Metamorphosis up, we should be in great shape. But these areas are becoming much harder to defend. I did quick save if I need to bring up more stuff, but let's go ahead and get more Mutalisks. And Zerglings, because that's all I can afford. Could probably afford to get more hatcheries, that's for sure. I could literally afford to get more hatcheries, but I mean, like, afford as in, like, I should do it. Protect the infested! Okay, the question is, you know, what gets attacked first? Is it going to be the Leviathan, or is it going to be the infested? So, I could also split my forces a little bit. Let's just keep an eye out. Okay, got lucky there. We were in the right place. We have a bunch of units rallying up to us. I mean, the Leviathan can take some heat, so I don't really need to sit by it. I feel like I probably need to sit by the actual infested. Okay, turn around. Wraith's gonna kill, like, maybe 2. My Queen's gonna heal the infested. Good work. This area up here is looking good. Oh god, Widow Mines. No, kill it. Okay. Could you lose just my whole ball of Mutalisks to 1 or 2 Widow Mines? Let's actually keep an eye out for those. I don't notice my base getting attacked right now. Okay, looking good. We haven't lost many this round. You're probably going to lose a couple each time. But it's kind of funny to think about the idea here that you need to defend the infested so that they can do really good things for you later. Like, they're not going to be getting any stronger. Like, I don't think even this amount of infested is going to be doing a lot of good work against
You were the only one I could
against
think
the
of
enemy. I don't know. Let's just do this. Wasn't great placement, but that's okay. Let's just sit here and heal. Okay, men doesn't work on our buildings, unfortunately. We have reinforcements coming. Okay, and I think we just want to make Zerglings because I don't have much gas and I can't afford much. I could go to Greater Spire to be able to get Vipers. I can't say that Vipers are particularly appealing to me right now because I don't have the gas to afford them. I'd rather save my money and pretty much exclusively build or get more upgrades. My expansion has not been attacked for a while, but I think what I'll do is make more sunken or spine crawlers. Jesus, it's overlap. A lot of overlap here with StarCraft 1. With the crawlers, and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so probably one more Leviathan and we've got it. Messy. Messy play from my perspective. I had to do a lot of reloading, but you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. All right, let's just get our whole force down here because this thing is horrifying and we're not gonna be able to hold out. I can't afford to lose this base. Lurkers, obviously, killing it. The enemy isn't scanning, that maybe they're out of energy, I don't know. Sometimes they scan and sometimes they don't. Okay, looking good. This thing doesn't do any air AoE, and I don't care if it does splash damage to some Zerglings and kills them. So, go ahead and heal up Crayon. Let's get back to base, and we'll just, again, use my extra drones to rebuild these groups of spore colonies and, Jesus, spore crawlers and sunken colony. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not actually sorry. It's just like, it's hilarious. I am actively saying it wrong, acknowledging that I'm saying it wrong, and then continue to do it. Spine crawlers and spore crawlers. That's what we're talking about here. I guess we'll continue to try to spread the creep as best we can, even though they will keep destroying it.
Mineral field depleted.
Got our nice force here. Actually, Crane, you're not part of that force. Okay, let's just, as usual, we're just going to right-click on the Leviathan and follow it. Crane will stay at home. We will build Zerglings to follow up, though I don't think we'll really need them at this point. Now we've got our roll. It was the first few that were very challenging. And in retrospect, I didn't necessarily have to reload. I really didn't. It was more about... I think it was more about the fact, like, oh, I'm losing some infested. I don't know how many realistically I need to worry about having later. So let's, I don't know, let's reload and make sure we don't lose many now. Are there ever going to be RSSI defenses? I was thinking maybe that the Leviathans would get attacked on their way, but they never seem to, which is good. I'm going to flesh out this force with Guardians. Really to defend against battle cruisers. We need good anti-air. We do have the Queens. The Queens are more for the healing, though. The healing potential. We have a lot of Mutalisks, but they're fragile. If we see some Thors getting dropped or something, we'll be in major trouble. Let's keep an eye out for any... Okay, that was an enemy attack that was coming, so let's back up. That was bad news. Okay, maybe no problem. It's kind of hard to say. I lost most of my force there. Okay, but that group was trying to attack my base. It was leaving to attack my base, I think. I was going to say keep an eye out for Irradiate. Right, this is good. Liberators can suck a dick. All right, we're alive. We've somehow done it. I left some resources down across the way, so let's go ahead and make sure we get those after this is done. All right, where are they going to come from next? Again, don't attack into the enemy bases. That would just be a huge mistake. All right, come on down here. Attack. Don't let them hit the Leviathan. All right, this is my new Leviathan defense force because half of it was destroyed, unfortunately. Oh, don't tell me I lost all the Overseers. Oh, no, they're here. Okay. Whew. I was about to lose my shit. No problem. No shit's needing to be lost. All right, Leviathan is gone. We've done good defense. Let's send these over here to collect these resources. I had thought that this would be the last one, but I guess we're going to need to hold out for even another one, unfortunately. It's probably... I mean, had we not lost any, Had we not lost any, we would have been able, you know, that would have been great, but we did lose a bunch earlier. I don't think it would have been possible to not. Okay, let's see if we can just smash through this. Let's make some... I was going to say let's make some roaches, so let's make a roach warren. Good. I'm happy that there's no irradiate. Okay, these commandos are assholes. They are really rough to deal with. The Guardians were a good choice, though. Let's get some more Mutalisks and Hydralisks. And then with my extra money later, I'm going to make roaches. Let's make some more Queens as well. We only have to survive one more round. Crayon, again, you are a liability, sir. So you're going to stay at home. Can we make Ultralisks? We could last time. Why haven't I done that? You know, it's gas. Gas has been a limiting factor on pretty much all these recent missions. A very, very limited factor. I'm looking back to the one where we killed Malric, when we had to push with the Edie Ron down those lanes. Gas was a huge limiting factor. And then last mission as well, definitely limiting factor. The 3/3 Guardians, though, I don't regret it. Honestly, I'm just going to do this, too. Let's get some more... I keep accidentally canceling them, and that's like burning gas that I shouldn't be spending. Okay, roaches. Give me those Corpser roaches. Here comes another attack. The RSSI has some really cool-looking units, though. That is for sure. I'm lucky that they haven't attacked us through some of these other ramps. They've constantly come mostly through this area and through the expansion, which are the two areas that I have defended the most. All right, come on, assholes. Let's do it. Let's quick save just in case Crayon gets sniped or something while they try to attack. Come on. I just want to spawn some Banelings on you. There we go. He's done it. Emperor, it's time for another wave of Infested to serve the Dagger Fang. Let's get in here, just mend. Kill this, and then everybody move on over and follow it. This is the last one, so I don't even care if my base dies. I would bring Crayon because he's really good, but frankly, I don't want to risk it. So let's just leave him. Let's just leave him on hold position. And bring all this stuff. I've got a lot of Guardians and even a pretty good amount of Mutalisks, so I'm pretty sure I'm safe. And I only have to get, what, 28 through, so no problem. So even if this Leviathan was sniped and killed, it's already probably dropped enough that if I make sure all of these make it, we'll be in good shape. Okay, killing those Thors before they do their bombardment, but at the same time, if they're bombarding and killing Zerglings, I'd rather that than them shooting Javelin missiles and killing a bunch of my Mutalisks, so no problem. Overseers have been clutch this map. Clutch. Yes, I can already hear the Infested tearing apart the prey. Sure, I mean, somehow. I mean, we had to escort them to even get inside. But I like the concept of it, right? Just making sure they make it there, and then they will soften up their defenses. And we can board the research platform. Oh god, where are they all coming from? RSSI needs to learn how to stop move, you know what I'm saying? There. With our task here completed, we can already move towards the research station. Oh, we're ready to move towards the research station. I sincerely hope your Infested will grant us the time we need, Kazul. Everything has been well calculated. However, we'll need to leave for the station soon if we're to make the most out of our given advantage. Yes, our children are prepared and ready for the upcoming task, Crayon. We need only you before we depart. Very well. Awaiting extraction. It's time to collect some answers. Very nice. Fun map. Definitely requires some thought and some reloads. The enemy attacks are not a joke. They will tear through you if you're not prepared. So really, it's because they're attacking and they're sending 1 or 2 attacks to your base while you have to defend the Infested. This is a very... Ooh, excuse me, I had a little burp there. Very interesting take on multitasking, right? You're defending against 2 to 3 different locations. You know, you've got your expansion. If you don't take the expansion, there's no way you're going to have enough resources, specifically gas, to maintain your base, make those lurkers. I mean, even if you did Impalers, that would be good too. The RSSI numbers weren't really that high, but their units are very powerful, so that makes me think Impalers really wouldn't be that bad either. It's just the lurkers tear through the Reapers and the Marines that they tend to send. Overall, though, really fun map. Annihilation never failing to disappoint. It's a very solid campaign, and if you have not played it, go and download it and give it a shot. It's very fun. You know, there's 19 maps. That's a solid set of time, many hours you could spend enjoying yourself playing through this campaign. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.